Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. When we last left off, I believe we had just sunk, almost the entire Austro-Hungarian heavy fleet. I still have plenty of destroyers around, but so do we. I could use a little more though. We do have them under construction. We are about to finish off a number of new submarines. Our new wave of destroyers is starting to come together, and we are starting to get some of our ships that will need refits shortly. Now we still have a number of ships that are quite badly damaged, including the Ocean, and also the Charlemagne. But the majority of the fleet is still very much intact. I could use some more corvettes, but we already have those on the way. We do need, however, a new aircraft. So we had just gotten a new flying boat. There it is, the new flying boat. What is our next oldest aircraft? A medium bomber. Sorry about that. So we needed a new medium bomber. We probably want a new torpedo bomber. However, our medium bomber is starting to show the tooth a little bit. And we could use a new dive bomber as well, looking at it. Well, we'll get this medium bomber out of the way, shall we? So we want a medium bomber. First priority is bomb load. And we'll say our next priority is... I'm going to say speed. And we'll let that go. We only have a few medium bombers in the French fleet. 28 exactly, but I might put a few more on a few other naval bases. And that's taken care of. We'll just check what we do actually have. Airbase in Tunisia. 60 aircraft. Is 60 aircraft the biggest we can do? Apparently so. Just double check. Nope. Okay, that's the biggest we got. I will expand Reykjavik though. Reykjavik is very useful. In fact, we will actually check what Reykjavik has in their air group. Flying boats, good. Excellent. Now, let's see what the turns bring. Well, we have just finished those. We have just finished those submarines, so we should have a little bit of extra cash, so we can afford to get by. So we lost one corvette, and they lost two. The raider fleet is becoming a menace, particularly the Aspern. We are starting to get effects from the blockade in Austria-Hungary. Another destroyer action, they reckon. Well, we'll take it. We'll see what the weather brings. Oh, is that how it's going to be? Mist, fog on the ground. Alright. And I don't suppose any of you have radar. Nope. Nope. no one is equipped with radar. Alright. Well, we'll see what happens. Now we have no idea what we're running into. It could be the entire Austrian destroyer fleet, or it could be just some of the Austrian destroyer fleet. I wouldn't mind it if the Austrians attacked in broad daylight, but I don't think that's going to happen somehow. We now have control. Just how far can our boats see? So they can see about half distance. We do have the advantage in long-range gunnery, so I'm not terribly interested in actually having a fight, but if they do come to us, they will have to come astern. Just when I think it's quiet, old mate decides it's time to rev up the old chainsaw. Oh, no contact. It looks like they thought that was a... Looks like they weren't terribly interested in that either. Krakow. Is that a new class or an old class? We'll just check. Another motor torpedo boat squadron. They've brought one of their raiders back to refit it. Congress, new battleships. Old battleships being scrapped. Austro-Hungarians now commissioning AMCs. Well, we're going to have to start moving some boats around. Who wants to go out and hunt? Who wants to go out and hunt some ships? You're in Northern Europe, you're in the Mediterranean. I will move you to West Africa. We'll put you on trade protection. I don't know if it's efficient putting these ships on trade protection. However, it will hopefully keep some of these raiders at bay. I don't want to put the new Goydens on trade protection. I will put you into the Mediterranean. You're on trade protection, good. I apologize. One new cup of coffee, and one dog being told she is a bad dog later. We've returned. Now, when the army said they needed some resources, I didn't expect them to take 20% of my budget. So, let's see. We have less than one turn remaining of budget, so we will have to, again, pause. Of the two, I'd rather get the claymores out right now. So, pause, and a few months away from the submarine still. Okay. So I'm hoping we can now keep the raiders at bay. Oh, welcome back, Halibard. We will press for hard terms this time because they already turned away. Oh, they have again turned away our magnanimous peace deal. Oh, we are starting to get some improvements in ship design. Hmm. Battlecruiser Rune has been sunk. That's a pain. We now have a couple of extra destroyers. Let us see what they have done. They're attacking again. Oh, really? This is what you have done? This is what you have given me, game? This is what you think is acceptable? No, go off AI control. We'll put them on independent. I want them line abreast. And I want... We'll let them sort themselves out. And we will slow everything down to about 10 knots. Just so ships can reform. I want you line abreast, didn't I? Yes, that's what I asked for. Oh. Oh, we'll set the aviation ships to get the hell out of here. Since they can't seem to deploy aircraft. We'll slow down to 20 knots, try and give our gunners a slightly easier time aiming. Are you having trouble? Apparently you are. Very well. Oh, it's gone out of sight of the aviation ships. That would be why. I want you to shoot at that target, please. Manually set the target to that. And see if we can manually set this target. Yep, okay. Well, they got one of our traders, but we got at least one of their destroyers. It looks like we're going to get a second one here. So aircraft should be available to launch. Yeah, not entirely sure what's going on with that dog at the moment. Let's see. So we could send a few float planes, and we want the target to be. Oh, cancel that. Actually, we'll say the target is going to be up there. Launch strike. They should be able to launch 4 of them. Cogni, what has happened to you? You're got a little bit of damage. Oh, it looks like they got a second. It looks like they got a second destroyer. And it looks like those destroyers are about to just waste their ammo on that dead ship. Oh, there they go. Oh, I'm going to try and hit over there. Oh no, she finally sunk, so... Aircraft are starting to take off from our air bases. I am, pauses, I am going to put these back onto screen. Although they are running desperately low on ammunition. Screen. And we'll let this play out a little bit longer. We'll see if our airplanes can find anything. They've started launching caps, and that's a naval strike. So I think they've spotted something out there. Oh, what are those? That's another strike. And that's a recon aircraft, a flying boat actually. Look at that, even different shape. And we'll see just how this goes. I'm hoping that these flying boats are able to give me another report. What's the time now? It's been a few hours. We're about to run out of daylight, but we'll see if these bombers can find anything. The only problem is they might be looking for the wrong target. If they start looking for light cruisers, they'll end up overflying destroyers. Oh no. Oh, they are absolute mad lads are just attacking a random naval air station just because they can. Hmm? Dive bomb an enemy carrier. Oh no, that must be never had that one before. Normally it says they're bombing land installation. The weather is packed in again. Low clouds. Okay, so the only thing is that those are torpedo bombers, so they're not going to be terribly effective against destroyers, but we'll see what they do. They're reporting they're dive bombing an enemy CL. There must be a fleet parked in there or something. Maybe they're attacking the port. Oh, there we go. So that's that is a level bomb of an airbase. Oh, Zara bomb hit. It was a dud. They lost one aircraft. And now our cap in that area has jumped their aircraft. Let's see how that went. 4 friendly aircraft are attacking a massive wave of enemy aircraft. Torpedo bombers. This is getting interesting, and I'm not even doing anything. Let's see what happens. Caps are taking down. Our ships are slowing down for float plane recovery. And our aircraft are heading back to base as night falls. Very well. We will head into Kataro. Installation 16 once again remains standing. Yep, and we'll just wait and see. They might try and sneak back in, but frankly, I don't care. Yeah, apparently that was a major victory. Oh no, that's one of their ones. I was going to say I don't think we had a heavily damaged ship, but they must have been slowed down by something. Oh no, they just decided to go in circles. Very well. In the scenario, a simple but classic victory. New corvettes being laid down. Unexplained delays are starting to affect some of our shipbuilding. We may, because this is getting a little bit ridiculous, we will try out armed merchant cruisers, shall we? 4 months production. Oh, that's not bad. It is 900 per month, however, so it's not cheap, but it's fast. 6-inch caliber guns. We'll take 6-inch caliber guns off. Actually, we'll go down to. Is it cheaper? It's actually more expensive to go with 4-inch guns. Five-inch guns is literally the cheapest guns. Okay, all right. Well, who am I to complain? Can we shrink this? put it down to 4 inches. Clearly torpedo mounts. We will have no torpedo mounts. Can we add a seaplane hangar? I wonder. We'll put on an AA director. Get rid of these mines. No, so we cannot give them anti-submarine warfare. That is a shame. Very well. How long until our next wave of corvettes arrives? 9 more months. It's got better firepower, I believe, but I'll take a quick look at that. Patrolling ship, yep, so our battlecruisers are starting to thwart their raiders. Most of them are sticking around to the Caribbean again. One of them is in the two of them in the Mediterranean. One of them is in the Caribbean somehow. We'll see her when she runs out of fuel. We are defending a convoy this time. I would love to. Oh no, I was just going to say I would love to sink. I would love to sink a one of those raiders. We'll decline that. That's going straight into the lion's den. We currently have the advantage. So there's no point risking that. We will check. What do I have in the Caribbean? You are already on trade protection, so hopefully you are able to intercept that, although you are a Target. What do the Targets have? 5-inch guns. Central firing. Coal. Oh. Yes. Not too good. We will wait for these ships to finish working up. Submarines are almost done. We're starting to get these claymores out of the way. Waiting for this army offensive to go ahead. $2,500 tons. I don't know what we would do with 2,500 tons. That's almost a cruiser. Maybe put some radar in it. British bomber Bolton Paul Bolingbroke. Come again? A new British medium bomber called the Bolton Paul Bolingbroke is entering service. I hope it's faster than our fastest medium bomber. Our new flying boat is entering service. Target forts the Austrian raider in the Caribbean. Montcalm forts another raider in the Mediterranean. In fact, they've all gathered in the Mediterranean. French ship KE Sniffer intercepts Austrian raider running the blockade. I'll auto-resolve that. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. That is a shame. A corvette versus a light cruiser was never going to go down well. Would have been better if it had been one of our actual light cruisers. We have those larger. Yep, assign more aircraft. New medium bomber prototypes are ready for evaluation. Thank you very much. These two can carry torpedoes. So it is the Farman F130 versus the Lorry 132. Farman's slightly better engines, but not as much range. All of them outrange our current model, however. The Law is more maneuverable and it's tougher. It's 1 knot slower, however. But seems we better go for this one. And it's damaged our ship Torville. Well, Torville's submarine protection has paid off. They're sending AMCs out now. Well, that's our time. I was hoping to see what would happen this time, and we'll compare those fighters next episode. Until then, ciao.